was also on the committee. He did security, and I did security last night. So, and we had a lot of other folks that were on the committee. But Barbara led in a wonderful way, a good way, and we've tried to continue that. When I first started leading this powwow, 1988, I think. She came to me and she gifted me with what I decided to call the Delta Park ring. It's a beautiful big turquoise ring. And she said, "You're leading this now. Let's do it continue to do it in a good way." And so I always hold on to that and think about that. You know, I think that when we think of our founders and we think of 50 years and we think of what the future is for the next 50 years, I think of some legacies. And her granddaughter reached out, and her granddaughter made that beautiful flyer you all see, right? Just beautiful, and she worked with us, and she came to the committee meetings. And I was beaming inside because her granddaughter's getting involved. And so this is a good thing that we continue that legacy. But Barbara was always a role model for me as a young girl, young woman growing up. I remember her leadership. And I remember her leadership as a historian for her tribe. And just that achievement, that desire, and like I said, that passion to do things for her people. So at this time, the Bow and Arrow Culture Club would like to honor Barbara Farmer Alator, the founder of this Delta Park Powwow 50 years ago. Thank you. And we see her children and grandchildren are here. Family members are here. So I think we're going to go ahead and hand it back over to Carlos and Gilbert. Oh, yes. And this is her beautiful granddaughter, Becca.
Hello everyone, we just want to say thank you to the entire community to be here, and thank you for everyone who made sure they were here while we're doing this honoring for Grandma. Our family is so proud of her. I'm extremely proud of her to be her granddaughter and to continue doing the leadership things that I was taught and the things that I learned from her growing up. My grandmother started the Miss Indian Northwest pageant, and I'm really excited to say that we're going to be continuing the Miss Indian Northwest pageant for 2024. I'm the director for that, and to continue having opportunities for our young women in the leadership position in the Northwest. That's what my grandma was able to do, and to do so many wonderful things for her community and for her tribe. This powwow was created for Native people, and this is our time to celebrate. So let's give another round of applause for Barbara. Hello, I am so proud of my mother. I flew her a special design dress all the way from Las Vegas when I knew that she was going to be honored. And she had her blue dress, her blue wing dress from her last honoring, and it's only right to get her a brand new one. She's kind of spoiled. And my mother looked just so young and beautiful in her dress. But I'm really, really proud and honored to be part of the legacy of Delta Park Powwow. I kept my children in leadership. My son was a Delta Park warrior. He's one of the only warriors. I think there's maybe one other one. And it's like a really great honor for him to have that as a male, because we always have female leadership of royalties and princesses. And my daughter was like every princess from Bow and Arrow, Little Miss Bow and Arrow, and Miss Bow and Arrow, and City of Roses, Miss City of Roses. And I just want to let everyone know that leadership is very important, and to thank my mother again. I appreciate her. Thank you.
So at this time, we're going to call upon Beaver Creek to provide an honor song here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all rise as we take this time to honor of Delta Park Powwow. One of the founders here, as we stand to honor Barbara Halator in a very good way. Many of you was here for the first Delta Park. She'll be on the Channel 8 News at 11 o'clock tonight. We must be very thankful that she brought the powwows to the Portland community. Decisions that were made, the influences that were brought to the community, to the families, and all those that put forward 50 years ago to now. Those that would like to come out and shake her hand, you're welcome to do so. Thank you there, Beaver Creek. Once again, those we have a line here that wants to come up, shake hands with Barbara at this time. It's very wonderful to see an honor such as this here tonight. And as we continue forward, as you heard some of the words there, Sandy Allman, one of the children, grandchildren that are still carrying forward this City of Roses Delta Park Powwow. And you heard the Northwest Indian pageant will bring itself back, I believe, next year. So it's good to watch the 1970 pageant. One of those contestants was one of our own Warm Springs. Deborah Jackson was one of them that was a contestant to the Northwest Indian pageant 1970. And as well, Arlen Squire was one of the contestants 1970 in the Northwest Indian pageant. Also thanking the family for coming forward and the wonderful words. All right, let's give a round of applause once again, Barbara Alador. That we continue on another 50 years in honor and this wonderful celebration. Thank you there once again. Thank you, family, for allowing us to have a little bit of time here as well with her. And hopefully she can stay warm. It's a little bit chilly tonight, so. All right, Saturday Night Live right here at Delta Park. Holy smokes. Man. Once again, whose birthdays are in March and April? Raise your hands out there. Raise your hands. Like I said, you need to ask your moms and dads, was I made at Delta Park? Did you hook up at Delta Park? Was I made then? Hey. Never know, man. You just never know. I was born in May, so it was before Delta Park. After. So once again, we're going to get into Powwow this beautiful Saturday night right here, Portland, Oregon. Do encourage you to go out to the food vendors, go on out to the craft vendors, check them out. We're going to get into Powwow right here, so we're going to go on over to our first jump and a rotation. Going to go all the way over there to Flicker Tail. Flicker Tail, we want to bring the dancers out. Saturday Night Live, Delta Park. We're going to get into some intertribals, and we do have some contest dancing to do tonight, so whenever you're ready, Flicker Tail.